Hello everybody, and welcome to a how-to video of how to make gold in WoW using the add-on Tradeskill Master. I'm going to go over the way to get this add-on and also the little intricate details that go with it and how to set you up on a basic setup to get you some gold as quickly and efficiently as humanly possible. So let's go ahead and dive right in. First, you're going to want to go to curse.com right here. Type in TSM in the search bar, and this is what's going to come up. All these goodies right here. All right. You're going to want to get basically every single one of these add-ons. You may not use them all, but some are dependent. So it's just better to have them all. And if you don't use them, whatever, it's fine. But you're going to want to go ahead and download all these. What I do is I get everything off the Curse client. Makes it a whole lot easier, a lot more efficient. Plus, it's easier to update your add-ons and everything through there. So TSM, also known as Tradeskill Master, and get that off of Curse. Another thing, once you download that, you're going to want to go to wowauction.com or wowauction. I don't really know how to say that, but it's www.wowauction.com. It's going to take you to this website right here, and it's going to have you download an add-on to your not inside of your WoW folder, but onto your actual desktop, and it's the Tradeskill application right here. All right. It's going to prompt you to go ahead and put in things like what server you're on, what if you're Alliance or Horde, okay? And what that's going to do, that's going to take the information from in the game, and it's going to give you real-time information. It updates all the time, so it's going to give you real-time information of what exactly your market, your realm is selling things for. For instance, I don't know, mana potion. You can type in whatever. Maybe a Dranaic mana potion. Click on that, and it's going to tell you exactly where you are in your region, in your realm, of how much you can sell that for. But you're not going to go on the website, and you're not going to look it up on the website. We're going to have a much easier way to do this, which is through the Tradeskill Master add-on. So here is the main screen for Tradeskill Master. And what we're going to want to do, just to make this real quick and an easy way to get this set up, is you're going to go to this Operations tab right here. Okay? We are going to make a new operation. So we're going to click on Operation Name and click 20 stack trainer. And the reason I said trainer is because I already have some operations for stacks of 20 right here, and I'm just going to know that I'm going to need to delete this later. Okay, so you click OK. Now it brings up all this. So the next thing we're going to do, go to post. All right, and this is a whole lot of nonsense, but we're going to make some make this a little bit easier to understand for you. So duration 24 hours. Now the market is so volatile and it changes all the time. We can click down on this and you can make it 48 hours. You can make it 12 hours. But with it changing so much, I just leave it at 24 hours because this is all based off price and where your market and your realm is currently. So 48 hours generally is too long. And 24 hours, 12 hours just a little bit too short. So we'll just leave it at 24 hours. Okay, post cap, just bring it all the way over there. All right. Now, we are making a stack size of 20. All right, because remember what I called it? 20 stack trainer, I think is what I called it. All right. So do that. Then we're going to go down here and all this good stuff. All right, so undercut amount, we're going to put it at 1 copper. And you know, those people that do a lot of auctions and stuff like that really do not like that. But fact of the matter is I don't care about what other people think. I want to make a little bit of gold because I'm broke, right? So that's why we're doing this. You know, and it's just playing the game. So this is not going to make much sense at the offset, but we'll explain it a little bit. On minimum price, I usually just do 30% of the WoW auction market. Okay, so under minimum price, that's what it's going to be. You're just going to put that in there. All right, maximum price, 150% of the WoW auction market. And normal price, hopefully I'm not doing any typos here because I tend to type a little bit fast. 100%. Okay. All right, we're going to move over here. When below minimum, we're going to post at minimum price. And when above maximum, we're going to post at maximum price. So we have the basics set up. Little 20 stack trainer. Okay, we got that operation. Now you can also do this for sell 1 stack. Okay, same kind of deal. 24 hours, post cap of 500, stack size of 1. Still a bid percentage, 100%. That's the default. Undercutting at 1 copper. Same deal here. When below minimum, I'm sorry, post at minimum price. When above maximum, post at maximum price. And this is the exact same thing. Okay, so what this does right here is TSM searches your bags basically, and if you have 21 of an item, it's going to do a stack of 20, and it's going to do a stack of 1. So it will differentiate automatically for you. And you can also do a stack of 5. Exact same thing. The only thing you change here is stack size 5. And everything else is the same. And that's basically it. That's your operations. All right, so I'm going to delete this one just because I'm anal about having stuff like that. So basically what we just did was this one right here. Sell all stacks, 20 stack. See? All the same goodies. Okay, so now that was our operations, right? We went here, auctioning. We typed in our operation name of a 20 stack. You can do the same for sell 5 stack and sell 1 stack. All right. So now how do we get to where we get our stuff in our inventory into the auction house using TSM? Next thing you're going to do is go to groups, click on this little crystal icon. Bam. All right. So we're going to go to stackable items since this is the most common. All right. Let me see. What do I have in my bags right now? I don't have anything in my bags right now. Interesting. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go run like my little guy. Yeah. All right. This is a cool thing that TSM also has. You might have seen Postal for managing your mailbox, but TSM has its own built-in one. All right, so this is my inbox. This is the regular inbox right here. Looks familiar, right? All right, so this is TSM. And as you can see, I've already sold a bunch of stuff. You know, some things have expired. But it'll tell you how much gold you have in your bags and how much mail there is and all the goodies like that. So I can just click open all mail. And it's going to get it for me pretty quick. It's a beautiful sight. The gold's just coming up, coming up. All right, so what I did is I have a bunch of alts. All right, a lot of them are level 100, and basically they just feed this guy. Okay, I use this guy for nothing but auctioning. All right. So, we're going to go back in here. And what I do, just to make it easy, For a macro, I made /TSM, okay, which is this right here. I put it there and it's just got its little own hotkey. So just to open it up real quick, I can either click that or I can click my little hotkey and there it is. Alright, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to need to go to a group. Okay, why are we going to groups? Because we need to basically take the stuff that's not in this group, which would be over here. Like all this stuff right here is not in this group. And we're going to move this stuff over here. And what that's going to do is when we go to the auctioneer is going to look at all this stuff. If it's in my bag, it's going to look at all this stuff. And this will make more sense in a minute. And it's going to check that over there. All right, so we're going to just go ahead and click on all that. Add it. All right, and that's it. So we made this group called stackable items. And we moved all the stuff that we want to stack and sell over here. So move it from there to there. Easy, right? All right, we're going to close this. Now it's time to auction. So there's all this crap. That's a lot of stuff, right? You don't even need to do this anymore because we have the little TSM Tradeskill Master application that we downloaded off of WoW Auction. So we don't even need to go to this tab. I really wish they would take this off, but it really doesn't matter because it's not doing anything. See, scanning the auction house in game is no longer necessary. Where we want to go is this. Auctioning. Yes. So this is all of your groups, right? So you see all these, see how they match up. Okay. So the one you just made was stackable items, right there. All right. So you can deselect all your groups, or you can select all your groups, or you can select just individual groups. But just for the purpose of this trainer, I'm just going to select all the groups. And this is where it gets really cool. It is literally as simple as this. You start the post scan. All right, all this stuff pops up. Okay, but all you need to know is this little deal right here. It is now scanning the entire auction house, part by part, and it is coming up based off the parameters that we put in where we can sell this stuff to be the most competitive and sell it the quickest. Okay, so TSM is completely an add-on that makes you the most gold in as little time as possible, making it very efficient because you've all heard the deal of time is money, right? There's no simple way to make gold in WoW. All right, all of this stuff was taken off of my 5 level 100s. Now granted, it's really easy once you get your garrison and you get your herb garden and your lunar fall excavation. Also, whenever you're doing questing and dailies and stuff in Tanan, you know, you get a lot of fell blight and stuff like that. So getting the materials is actually extremely easy. All right. So here's another thing. I have a blacksmith as well. So just before I did this, I made these true steel gauntlets. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead while this is doing all of its scanning. I'm going to mouse over these gauntlets. And you'll see on the bottom that it tells, you know, how many of these items are on each one of my alts. All right. So Tradeskill Master info under inventory, it says JLS4, and auction pump, it says 1 and 1. That means that both of those tunes each have that particular piece of armor in their inventory. Kind of a neat little nugget. But anyways, the stuff at the very bottom, the stuff in the middle you don't really want to worry about. That's more global, and that's off Auction DB. What we're really wanting to go off is TSM WoW Auction at the very bottom. Okay, and the one that we want to look at the closest is the realm market value. All right, so you can see the realm market value since the last time that our Tradeskill Master application, this deal right here, the last time it scanned, the realm market value for that particular piece of armor was 1,507 gold. All right, it'll also tell you the realm average daily sold. So this particular piece of armor sells just under 2 times a day, which is kind of interesting to know. I mean, you know, it's not something that's sold very often, but when it does sell, it sells at about 1,500 gold. All right. It's very important to note that even though we put all this stuff on the auction house, obviously it's not going to all sell most of the time. Sometimes it will, and then that's great. The main thing you want to do is when an auction expires and it comes back in your mailbox, just put it back up on the auction house. I mean, it literally takes you no time. We've already got the parameters set up. All you literally have to do is go back to this handsome little guy right here and start your posts, your scan, like what we're doing right now. All right. Now, something that does sell quite often, let's look at this. Yeah, Gorgon Flytrap. All right, so right now, TSM on WoW Auction, the market value is a gold 23 silver. And the realm average daily sold is over 18,500. So more than likely, when doing this, these bad boys are going to sell. All right. Yeah, see, check this out. Right now, WoW Auction, for the True Steel gauntlets, it's telling me that, yeah, we can sell those for $8.99. So it looks like it just updated again. But like your True Steel Greaves of the Savage, this bad boy right here, yeah, 1981. And now this is all off of the data that's gained from the TSM application. So all this stuff's done, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to click like crazy. And what this does is this is literally posting the auctions for us. Okay, so you could imagine how long it would take to look up every single one of these items every single time you wanted to go to the auction house, and having to research the best price, the best time frame, having to undercut. How much should I undercut? I have to take into account the auction house's cut. I mean, all of that stuff. TSM does that for you. Bam. This is how much I just put on the auction house. Okay. 4,833. And you can see my bag. It is completely empty. That means every single thing that I took is in the auction house now. See? This is the classic view. Auctions, auctions, auctions. Whew, Fellblight went up. So anyways, that's TSM in a nutshell. There's a whole lot more stuff that can go into that. Shopping is one of those things. I mean, just all kinds of stuff. All right, I'll go over some of that in a later video. But this is at least a grassroots explanation of TSM and how it can make you money. You know, always gonna have to farm. You know, whether that's going to whatever to farm pets or going to Tanan to get Fellblight. Oh, yep, see that? It works. I mean, I can sit here for probably 10 minutes and see 75% of what I post just sell. All right, because I'm competitive and it works. So I love how that just happened, because it proves that what this is actually works. And I make gold hand over fist. And with the amount, oh, yep, there you go. Blackrock ore. So when you have as many alts as I do, you know, gold's easy to come by, but it can take a lot of time. And with having a bunch of alts, they can be very expensive, especially when you're leveling up their professions and things of that nature. This literally is the easiest way I have come across to get stuff on the auction house in a quick manner, be the most competitive that you can possibly be, and make as much money as quickly and efficiently. That's a big point right there. Efficiently as humanly possible. So that's it. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like button. If you use TSM and I've missed anything, or you want to see anything else that you would like for me to go over with TSM, I'd be more than happy to. Next, I'm going to go over the shopping and some other things to where you can maybe find some good deals on the auction house, buy it, and then turn around and sell it for a profit. So anyways, make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that like button, and I appreciate it.